So I figured I'd show my setup that I've got on my Lee Pro 1000. I do it a little bit different than everybody else, I think. I prefer to use my single stage for decapping and my hand primer for priming. That's just me. That's how I prefer it. And since I eliminate those two steps there, I don't need the primer over here and I don't need the decapper. So the way I've got it set up is my first stage is my powder charge. Second one is my bullet seating. And what you don't get normally that I added to it that I prefer is the factory crimp on my third one. So now I get a factory crimp on every crank instead of just, a bullet seated the standard way. The factory crimp ones seem to load into my revolver much smoother. They look nicer. I'll try and run one or two here. Kind of doing this holding my phone is difficult, but oh yeah, and I've also had my son 3D print a chute that dumps into a hole and the ammo falls down into a tray down there. So for the most part, nothing is different from normal, I don't think, other than I get that factory crimp out of it and I eliminate a few things. I just prefer this method. I am not finding an easy way to stabilize this. Let's hope it doesn't tip over while I run this. So bullet set. Kicks it out, drops in the hole. You're seating your bullet on that second stage back here. And that's about it. I've also modified the spring on the other side to where it kicks it off into my chute with a little more aggressiveness. That way it slides down the chute and into the hole. Otherwise, it used to stack up over in this area on the chute. Right over in there it would stack up and then they just pile up. Now I've got it set where the spring right there kicks it out earlier and a little harder and it slams it into it and down there. And then I end up underneath in my tray. So that's that. That's my alternative setup for a Lee Pro 1000.